So the action resumes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Looking to play him in. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Doku is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Kimmich. Lille have the chance to go the other way. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Rodri.
İsrail.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham. Rabiot. And it's Rabiot. He's on it. Can he get away? He is through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bruno Fernandes. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Bruno Fernandes. Rabiot. And it's Rabiot. That has been slung wide. Foot in. And here's Mbappe. DiMarco wants to run onto this. Great defending, strong and determined. Doku. No way through. Oh, shooting chance! And that's in. It is the pick-me-up they all long for. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro 13. Le numéro 12.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Lovely bit of skill. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, well played.
Lille really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Burmo. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Oh, such a clever touch. Quick look, then plays it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, that's superb. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's being urged to shoot. DiMarco. Mbeumo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's going wide left. DiMarco hangs in a cross, and he's heaved it away. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it, and it's Bruno Fernandes. That's destined for the flank. DiMarco, towering header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro 21.
Number 3 coming up.
Le numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro 18. Le numéro 9. Attention, changement.
Van der Ven with the clearance. Drives it in. Oh, good effort!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's a sharp little ball here. Plays it in low. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. João Cancelo. Ferran Torres. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that'll be the end of that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it wasn't a great game, Peter, not by any stretch. Both sides looked pretty laboured in the first half. A slight improvement in the second, I must admit. But just one significant moment, that's what it's all about.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. He's found a way through. Taken back almost at once. Shot, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And this is... tries a shot! Goal! Lille! And it's Lille who take the lead. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Rabiot. Pedro Porro has it in a wide position. Pedro Porro tries a cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's tidy. That's destined for the flank. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. Marrero is there to clear and reclaimed it in a trice. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Kimmich gets over and intercepts. Goes looking wide. Nice control. Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's DiMarco. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And that's gone loose. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Threads one in, and it's made its way to it. Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. DiMarco goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Rabiot, and it's played into the middle. Bruno Fernandes. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. That has been slung wide. Rabiot. Oh, super ball. João Neves. DiMarco is onto this. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And here's Osimhen, Doku. Bellingham tries to play it through. Now it's Haaland. João Neves. And it's Rabiot. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he shoots! Goal! Nil! And they get themselves in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Lille leading now.
Il y aura 2
Bruno
minutes de temps
Fernandes.
additionnel.
No, that's been intercepted. But he's forced to go back. Van der Ven. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Doku. Shot could be on. And a chance! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Lille are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a cute ball. That has found him in acres of space. There's the shot! Not the most convincing of passes. João Neves. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bruno Fernandes. Good running, strong and purposeful. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lille do have a chance to counter here. Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham is in a really good position out wide. The pass has gone astray. Van der Ven. It's a searching pass. Konate calmly anticipates. And it's Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe purring through the gears. Oh, that's superb. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. Real chance! And again, he is at his elastic best. Lille have their third corner. Pedro Porro with the short one. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Nice looking ball. That has been cut short. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, that's well spotted. João Neves. Osimhen.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Always onto this, and he welcomes it in. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rabiot gets a foot in here. Can he get it through? And that has left him in a heap. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Le numéro 12.
Looking to widen the gap even further here.
Le numéro 23. À leur place, le numéro 18. Le numéro 19. Le numéro 14. Le numéro 6. Le numéro 8. Changement en cours.
He's gone for the shots. And that's definitely not his best. Fermin. Looking for the... And the finish! And he's stuck it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Great chance! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Well, I think...
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
C'est gagné. Et c'est en grande partie grâce à vous, chers spectateurs.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. And here's Doku. Mbappe. Great chance! Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. He's a sharp little ball here, and he was alert to it. Can he get it through? Skims one in. Rabiot gets flagged offside. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Rodri. And it's Kimmich. That's a good ball. And it's hoisted clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Lille yet to have an attempt on goal. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Osimhen. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Doku. Mbappe! Paris Saint-Germain! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Osimhen, and here's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Doku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Haaland! Oh, cracking Haaland! Kimmich. He's got away. Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's on it. Can he get away? Doku showed zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Osimhen! There's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Played out to the left flank. Konate. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's been slipped through. Doku gets into a good position. Rabiot. And for the first half, that is that. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Voilà, c'est la mi-temps. Mais pas de panique, nos joueurs ont 45 minutes pour refaire leur retard.
That gets us going once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
This looks promising. Swings it across. It was a good ball that, played into his feet.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
Quality ball. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. Now it's Kimmich. And that is expertly dealt with.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
No way through there. Rodri. Van de Ven. Bruno Fernandes. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And now he has 2. A case now. And the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now this could be a
Kìa,
chance.
mẹ ăn đỡ vào bóng.
Bruno Fernandes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's fabulous. Højlund. And it's Kimmich. Oh, he's found support out wide. Højlund has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Yep, it's a corner.
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Le numéro 12. Le numéro 32.
Cleared without hesitation.
À leur place, le numéro
Lille
7.
are looking to
Le
go
numéro
forward
18.
now.
Le numéro 13. Le numéro 19. Le numéro 8.
Plays one through.
Changement en
Can he
cours.
finish? And that's in! Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact.
He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. DiMarco. That is good progress on the left. In by DiMarco. And a header! Oh, crossbar! Now he's off and running. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. DiMarco. Great vision. And here's DiMarco. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he stop it going out? And it's Rice. Lille perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Tries to play it through. Fermin providing an outlet on that flank. João Cancelo can get it clear. Burmo. Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. Burmo. Ferran Torres. Now that looks a decent ball. That's an excellent interception. Konate calmly anticipates. Probing pass. Ferran Torres has it out wide and in space. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And here's Ferran Torres. And that's a dangerous ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ferran Torres picks it up out wide. Konate, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Temps additionnel.
The movement
3
is
minutes.
slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's in plenty of space here. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries a shot! And that's that. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Eh bien,
Well,
ce
after all
n'était
of
pas
that,
un
Jim,
bon jour
what are you
pour nos
thinking?
joueurs.
Lille
Regardez,
desperately
ils feront mieux
failing
le
to
prochain match.
impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And he welcomes it in. Good running, strong and purposeful. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps. And we aren't even talking about his assists. His record of direct goal involvement is quite phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel... Oh, good climb! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's pulled back, it's rising! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rabiot. That's where it came from. Pedro Porro made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. Foot in. Lille are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Osimhen! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Osimhen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's DiMarco.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking it.
Big chance! And that's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be...
And the shot! Goal! complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Lille are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Some really good ball movement. Oh, important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Lille clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Doku. Bruno Fernandes. And he's certainly onside here. That's tidy. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Osimhen. Konate.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured. Mbappe! Mbappe! Irrepressible! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Lille go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And it's DiMarco. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. And this could be the final action of the first half. To go back here. Shot it goes! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to... And that is indeed the final act.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to come off. It's incredible stuff.
Lille up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough. And we get things going again. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Rabiot. Now he's got space here. Maignan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Mbappe is onto it. There's the shot! And he hits the net! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's picked his way through. Showing good feet. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Lille have themselves a chance from the spot. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
C'est gagné. Et c'est en grande partie grâce à vous, chers spectateurs.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And here's DiMarco, showing good feet. In by DiMarco. Van de Ven clears it away. And it's Rabiot. Nicely spread. It's a great chance! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Just eases him off the ball. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bellingham. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well seen. Saw that coming. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's gone backward here. Might be danger here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that pass isn't the best.
That was lovely, that.
That has been cut short. And it's Bellingham. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Oh, good ball! No goals as yet.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rabiot. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Doku. And it's Kimmich.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Taken back almost at once. Knocks it into space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance here to counter. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Great vision. João Cancelo. Couldn't squeeze it through. João Cancelo. Bellingham. That's going wide left. And he skips past his man. Mbappe. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, they could break here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Kimmich. Osimhen. Osimhen making good progress on the right-hand side. Bellingham. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. That's good defending, very good defending. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Di Marco goes short. And this is Rabiot. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's heaved it away. That's good running with the ball.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Rodri. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Lille have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And for the first half, that is that. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Lille have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Passes short. Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
DiMarco. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Doku.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's a promising position. Doku has it out wide and in space. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rabiot. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Osimhen. Van de Ven. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Almost an hour gone. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
Ê ơi, mày
Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Doku receives it in a wide position. Saliba. Looking for the run. And he's been shifted off it. Well timed, excellent interception.
ok.
It's ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Rodri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro 11.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Great defending, strong and determined.
Le numéro
Rodri.
42.
Now Van de Ven.
Le numéro 7.
And he's
Le
undercooked
numéro
that.
19. Le numéro 41. Le numéro 6.
Pinches it off
Le
him.
numéro 23. Le numéro
Konate.
10.
That's a
Changement.
smartly directed ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very
Yes.
end, though.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Fermin. Oh, this is a very good run. Now the cross. Herrero deals with that nice and simple. And here's Lewandowski. He'll try from distance. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Terrific! It's hit the crossbar. Spread to the right. And it's Rice. Timber. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yeah, yeah.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Konate tries to clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's burst through. Mbappe!
Yeah.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nicely aimed
Temps
pass.
additionnel, 1 minute.
Looking for options for movement. He's in plenty of space here.
อีกบอล
Oh,
ตามชิโอ
wow, that's crazy! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? The movement's so...